Welcome, my dear friends, to another edition of this YouTube video. Through this video, today we are going to learn how to solve quadratic equation by a square method, perfect square method. To solve by perfect square method, I have taken one example. I'll go on explaining as well as doing the steps. If we check this very equation, 9y squared minus 12y plus 2 is not a perfect square. Reason, this third term is, last term is 2, this is 9y squared. And middle term a square root of this and square root of this, if we multiply by 2, should equal to 12y. This is 3y square root 2 is square root 2. So that means 2 root 2 into 3, that doesn't make 12y. So we have to make a perfect square here by adding a term. That term we have to add. If the coefficient of the first term is other than 1, we have to alter this, transform this into 1. For that, we will divide this full equation by 9. So dividing by 9 this full equation. 9y squared by 9, y squared, 12y by 9, 12 upon 9y plus 2 upon 9 is equal to 0. Now this is the equation in which one term we have to add from our side to make it perfect square. What term, which term we have to add in this, that we can find by a formula, half into coefficient of the middle term, the whole square. Half into 12 upon 9. Or even you can first write this in the least form, 3 is a 3, 4 is a. So that is y squared minus 4 upon 3y plus 2 upon 9 is equal to 0. So you got this is 4 upon 3. So coefficient of the middle term 4 upon 3 the whole square. This is 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. 2 upon 3 the whole square is 4 upon 9. So here in this equation, we have to add 4 upon 9. As you are adding 4 upon 9, you have to subtract also 4 upon 9. Otherwise, the equation will change. The rule says if you are adding something, you have to subtract that. So this becomes y squared minus 4 upon 3y plus 4 upon 9 minus 4 upon 9 plus 2 upon 9 is equal to 0. Now this is the equation which will give you a perfect square. Take these 3 terms. First 3. Y squared 4 upon 9. A square root of y squared is y and 4 upon 9 is 2 upon 3. And if you will multiply these two by 2, that is 2 into y into 2 upon 3, this gives you 2 to the 4 upon 3, that is 4 upon 3 y, which is equal to the middle term. That means here the sign is minus, so minus, this becomes a square of these first 3 terms. To check with whether it is a perfect square or not, find the square root of the first term and this last term and multiply it by 2. If this is equal to the middle term, that means it's a perfect square. y minus 2 upon 3 the whole square. Now this is 4 upon 9 and 2 upon 9. This minus 4, both the denominators are same. So we'll solve the numerators. Minus 4 plus 2 is equal to minus 2 upon 9. A is equal to 0. After solving these two terms, like terms, we got minus 2 upon 9. Now to factorize this by the formula a squared minus b squared. A squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b into a plus b. To write this into the squared form, that is y minus 2 upon 3 the whole square minus root 2 upon 3 the whole square. This is a square and this is b square. So now factorize on this formula. A square minus b square is equal to a minus b into a plus b. This is a square, this is b square. So y minus 2 upon 3 minus root 2 upon 3 in one bracket, other bracket y minus 2 upon 3 plus root 2 upon 3 is equal to 0. Now this is equal to 0, this is equal to 0. For the 0 value you will find out y minus 2 upon 3 minus root 2 upon 3 is equal to 0. Both the denominators are same. So this will be y minus 2 and root 2. So that is minus 2 minus root 2 upon 3. This is y. These two you can take that side also, which will be little better for you. Y is equal to 0 plus 2 upon 3 plus root 2 upon 3 is equal to 0 already given. This is 2 plus root 2, 2 plus root 2 upon 3. So one value of y is 2 plus root 2 upon 3. This is one rule. Similarly, you find out this one. The second part, y minus 2 upon 3 plus root 2 upon 3 is equal to 0. Take these two terms to the right hand side. So y is equal to 2 upon 3 and minus root 2 upon 3. Denominators are same. So y is equal to 2 minus root 2 upon 3. This is another root. So this is the final answer. Y equals 2 plus root 2 upon 3 or y equals 2 minus root 2 upon 3. These are the two roots of the equation. Right in the when you have written 9y squared minus 12y plus 2 equals 0. So this is the system of solving the quadratic equation by perfect square method. And this is almost sure shot to be asked in the board examination for 3 marks. So once again I give you the recap. If the quadratic equation is to be solved by the square method, very first we check with the first term. If that first term has got any coefficient other than 1, to remove that, divide the whole equation by that particular coefficient. After that, whatever equation you get, that equation should be converted into a perfect square. To convert perfect square, you have to add some term which is usually called as third term or last term. To find that, there is a formula half into coefficient of the middle term, the whole square. Whatever you get, you add, and then you have to subtract also. You will derive a perfect square from there, and remaining two terms you will solve it. Then by the formula a squared minus b squared, a is equal to a minus b into a plus b. By that you will get two linear equations, solve them, and you will get the root. I hope you might be crystal clear about this. Thank you. See you in another edition.